Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth. Just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you still need direction. I want you to grab your tribe and get ready, because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and today we got to get real about the fact that the people who hurt you still think they love you. Can we get into this? Hey, my babies, welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. I was just thinking, some of the deepest pain doesn't even come from our enemies. It actually comes from the people who claim that they love us. And maybe they really do. But love without emotional maturity, self-awareness, and healing does not feel like love. It feels like chaos and like you walking on eggshells and, just confusion, manipulation, and guilt. So today's episode is going to challenge what you've believed about love, and then I hope that it will set you free from the idea that you were hard to love or unworthy of real connection, because some people love you the only way that they know how. I know that it still hurts you, but that matters. When love hurts because they never learned how to love right, is such a hard truth to deal with. But we got to talk about it, because someone can truly love you and also still harm you. Because love is just not a feeling, it's a skill. It's actually a choice, it's a practice, it's an ability. And most people really weren't raised on emotionally intelligent love. They were raised on silent treatment as communication and manipulation as protection, control as care, obligation as loyalty. So when they say that I love you, they do mean it, but their version of love might be guilt tripping you to stay, or sabotaging you when you're doing well, or criticizing your growth. Maybe they apologize without changing. Maybe they expect closeness, but they don't want to do any of the work to earn it. Trauma distorts love, you guys. So people who were neglected may cling, and people who were smothered are probably going to pull away. People who were hurt may hurt you just because it feels safe. And here's the kicker. They still believe with all their heart that they love you. They just don't realize they're using love to meet their own needs, not to care for yours. That's why it's so confusing, because they're going to cry for you and they're going to call you and they're going to say that they miss you. But at the same time, they can't stop hurting you, because to them, that is love. It's all they've ever known. But love will never be enough, especially if it's unhealthy. I need to be clear. Loving someone doesn't mean that they're good for you. And someone loving you doesn't automatically mean they know how to treat you with care or consistency or kindness. You can't just measure love by how many times they say I love you, or how much they miss you when you're gone, or how jealous they get, or how tightly they hold you. Because real love is measured in behavior. Does their love give you peace, or does it give you anxiety? Do you feel safe to be vulnerable, or do you hide your truth to avoid triggering them? Do they make you feel like a priority or a backup plan? Because love is only real and it's only right when it nourishes you, not when it drains you. And here's what you need to hear. You can forgive them without reopening that door. You can also acknowledge that they didn't mean to hurt you without tolerating more of their pain that they dish out. You can hold space for their brokenness without allowing it to break you too. Because your compassion should never come at the cost of your clarity, and your desire for connection should never come at the cost of your peace. Hey friend, if you're tired of those generic impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. So we've been getting real about the ones that thought they loved us the best way they knew how, but really they low-key damaged us. But I want us to know better and to do better going forward. So here are 5 steps to free yourself from the pain of misguided love. Number 1, I want you to separate intent from impact. Just because they didn't mean to hurt you doesn't mean it didn't hurt. Honor that impact. Number 2, release the fantasy version of them. Stop waiting for the potential version of them to show up and deal with who they are right now today. Do you like that person right now that they are today? Are they what you need right now today? That's what matters. Number 3, forgive without reconnecting. Forgiveness is just about releasing your grip on the pain, not reopening the door to get more of it. You don't have to bring them back in and welcome them back to hurt you again just because you forgive them. The forgiveness is for you, not for them. Number 4, learn what healthy love looks like. You're going to need to stop accepting dysfunction when you become familiar with peace, safety, and softness. They cannot coexist. Number 5, stop making yourself the problem. Oh, please. You were not too sensitive. You were not too emotional. You were not too needy. You just wanted love that didn't hurt, and you just wanted to be treated the same way that you wanted to treat others. It's not your fault that the person that you tried to do that with could not give it back. Let me tell you something that might break your heart and set you free at the same time. They probably do love you, but not in a way that honors you. Not in a way that protects you, and definitely not in a way that makes you any better. Because love without healing will always hurt, and love without accountability will always repeat the cycle. You don't have to keep shrinking to fit their definition of love, and you don't have to keep bending over backwards just to be seen. You don't have to be proving you're worthy of something that was supposed to be freely given. The truth is that sometimes love doesn't come dressed in hate. It comes dressed in harm. It whispers, I need you, while it chips away at your joy, and it hugs you close with hands that still wound you. But now that you know better, you have a choice to stop trying to get someone to love you right and start choosing people who already do. You're not hard to love. You were just loving someone who didn't know how. And now you can be free from that forever. Now, if you need more help, you know you can always go to shaliavinny.com, book a one-on-one session with me. I love you. I'm rooting for you. I'm always here if you need me. And I'm going to see you on the next episode, okay, babies? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and motivator and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.